Analog sounds beautiful. August 73.
I did 1973.
Drops in the 70s.
That's crazy. What you mean?
Like, there's so many elements in there. Like, how is it done on tape? You know, like on analog.
But no, that's what we was talking about. All of these is live instrumentation. Like that's niggas in the
It's
room.
like, obviously they might have recorded it from an individual device and just had hooked it up to a recorder.
Nah, like studio session. Like
Could it-
everybody got their own. Like yeah. So in them settings, like they usually have like there is like an auxiliary cable to each, like a mic to each one. You know what I'm saying? So
Exactly.
that's definitely an electric instrument. That's a
Mhm.
plug input
Mhm.
to output. But I'm telling you, bro, how is it 1973, bro? This a era when niggas play instruments.
Mhm.
Like, and we ain't talking about niggas like, yeah, you got some folks by ear, but these niggas like they got the real take lessons, like really like all the jazz musicians of this time, like those was who was like in the bands, nigga. So Earth,
Yeah.
Wind and Fire, all them niggas like
I didn't
Curtis
know
Mayfield.
for some reason. I didn't know. Like, I mean, of course, but you don't think about it. Those analog synths that you hear
Yeah.
is crazy, bro.
Bro, first of all, bro, do you know what the type of dexterity you gotta have? That shit at the bro, nigga, that gotta be done with your fucking hand, nigga. Like, and
Wow,
it's like bro, that is
bro.
crazy.
But then think about the shift from the '60s, late '60s into the '70s.
Mhm.
It had to be a quantum leap.
Oh yeah.
It had to be a quantum leap in timelines to go from what they was doing in the '60s to this sound.
It go back to what you said, is it came out in the '70s, but they had to be working on it
It
before.
had to be working on
I
it.
think the instruments probably came out, and it's like, "Oh, this is some new toys we can play with."
Mm,
Then they probably figured out the sounds and,
yeah,
"Okay, let's use that one right here,"
but
that kinda thing.
if anyone in the comments have any facts on instruments of analog synths, the
Yeah.
first synth that was made, I would love to know.
Yeah, drop that down in the bottom
I
for
would love
sure.
to know.
Drop that in the
Okay, we
comments.
got, I think it's 20 more seconds. Let's play it. Is that a storm?
And worse.
Ridiculous. What is a storm in horseshoes?
Yeah. So what do you think about when you hear that?
That sound like an intermission. Like, it sound like intermission, going into the next song. Um, we came straight from breathing the air. We came straight from breathing the air, and then we going right into another one. We going into another hole.
Take it to spirit realm, what you said.
Yeah, real quick, we just came from the underworld. We came to light. Now we about to go back in and find some more. So the next song, I want to see what the next song sound like, going from time to the next one. Cause it's a nice setup, and it's called. So
this one was On the Run.
On the Run. So the next one going to time.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
So
On the Run. That's what we hit the
Run.
steps.
Yeah.
The storm. The arc. Okay.
For me, that whole sounds like the whole thing sounded like a tunnel to me. The whole thing sounded like a tunnel, and that whole is the if we take from the last one, dig the tunnel rabbit, dig the hole. That hole is digging into the self.
Yeah.
So you like all of these things, like it kind of like that's the ride. That's the like if you want to fucking would you remember them shits? You used to go through the tunnel and you be on the water like this.
On the water.
What you call that shit? It's like it's like a big ass tunnel. You used to have this whole Astroworld or like SeaWorld or something like that. Huh?
Aquarium?
Nah, it's like a ride, bro. Like you would get like in this long boat or whatever, and they would ship you down like stream, and you be in a dark ass tunnel or some shit like that, like a cave almost or some shit.
Okay.
So like for me, that's the ride, that's the boat. You know what I'm saying? But that whole taking you like all the things that happen on the outside.
Yeah.
I don't know. They kind of like it's like small, like maybe memories or that's the shadow work.
Okay. And what's funny is even in the last song, after he said rabbit dig the hole, he said dig another one.
Yeah.
So this
it never stopped. That's why it's like once you get to finish, you go another one. Like, yeah, bro, I'm telling you.
Bro, you know what's funny with that? Bro, you just went through the dark, came to the light. You thought, hey man, we good, we done.
Yeah.
You went right back.
Yeah.
But then this time, hey, the dark sound a little bit more. That shit sound a little bit more fun this time.
Yeah.
Like it's more character to it. This one got a little bit more character. You know,
cause at this point it's like it's not lived. You're an observer.
Yeah.
Of that hoe. You know what I'm
sure.
saying? So but I'm telling you, as that hoe keep moving through that hoe, it's like different scenes or pictures of things, and you on the run. Maybe this is something I got at the end. If the song is called On the Run, and I'm thinking about this as the shadow, I think of the horse as being on a journey.
Yeah.
Through the shadow. So maybe you're on the run. All this time you spent on the run from that.
For sure.
And now you're on the run through that.
The Night Rider. Night Rider for sure. That's how I can see it.
That's probably exactly what that is.
For sure.
No, that's probably exactly what that is.
All right, so that's the what that was the what was that?
That's On the Run.
Okay. On the Run finished.
Pink Floyd.
Now we're about to go into time.
Pink Floyd.